los geht's? What's good, my people? This is Informant 254, guys. This is Informant 254, guys. I go with life abroad and opportunities, huh? Guys, today, on this warm winter, I'm gonna tell you guys this new program. Actually, it's a new company that is in Holland that is currently hosting, let's say hosting, not like organizing, doing the paperwork for people who want to go to Holland as au pairs, you know. The age limit is between 18 and 25. So guys, this is an opportunity for you, if you are between 18 and 25, you know, to go to the Netherlands and, you know, learn their culture, get to know their food, you know, get to know their language. Those who can speak Dutch, you know, it's not the same as German, it's a bit different. And the good thing is they're actually looking for people who can just speak good English. So you don't need to have Dutch for you to apply for this au pair program, yeah? Male and female, guys, yeah? Guys, there's something important about this au pair program. You need to remember that they want a short video. You need to upload a short video about yourself, eh? Please, when you are doing this, please don't overdo stuff with makeup, hairstyles, you know. You have to look like somebody who's going to look for a job, okay? You have to look like somebody who's going to look for a job. Be decent, you know. Speak clearly, you know, slow and clearly, so that your message can reach out there. Yeah, guys, this is a program that has been there, a program that helped me. I can't hide. And I'll encourage the young men out there and the young ladies, you know, to kind of apply and experience this, you know, because the more you travel, the more you learn, you know. And as I insisted, remember that when you apply, it's not always 100% that you'll be picked by a host family, because the au pair program depends on the family. If the family doesn't pick you, you know, the mother can pick you, but then the son or the daughter might not like you, because the kids determine who they want. You know, there are so many profiles which will be out there on these applications, and as I insisted on other programs, I talked about the au pair program in my other videos, is that the kids also decide. If the kids are a bit older, like let's say they are 5 years, 6 years, maybe 7 years, you know, their opinion matters, you know. So please don't dress as if you're going for a date, you know, and just look sympathetic, look nice and decent, you know. And when you're posting the pictures, take pictures with cute kids outside with good lighting. That's something I almost forgot. With really good lighting, you know, this is the time that you can employ a photographer to take you nice digital pictures, because everything is now digital, you know. And yeah, so the good thing about this au pair program too, I think it belongs to, let me say, in African, because it's the name of the au pair agency has an African name in it. So guys, I'm just saying you can try. Trying doesn't hurt you. Trying to apply these won't hurt you, because with trial and error is when things work out, you know. By making mistakes is how you get to know the answer. Yeah. So I'll insist, the ages of application is between 18 and 25. You have to be an adult, so of course. You have to have a passport. Yeah, they're kind of talking that you don't have to have kids. That's new. Because according to the au pair laws, you know, you can still be below, if you qualify the age, you can still travel, even if you're married, if you have kids. But they've said that you don't have to have kids. So, under this agency, they're saying you don't have to have kids. So I'll insist that you apply on time, and make sure that the email you use is 100%, you know. Make sure also your phone number is 100% because they'll reach you through your email and through your phone number. There's something else I have to insist. When you're applying, they've written there, you have to say if you have relatives in Netherlands, you know, or you know, just generally. I'll insist, don't put there that you have relatives, okay? Don't put on that application that you have relatives in the Netherlands. The reason behind, you know, they'll know anything small will always be going to your relatives. You know, that's a bad thing, you know. Unless you've been to Holland before and you kind of already applied and said you have a family there, and yeah. But if you are new to this thing, don't write you have relatives. Go there as an individual, you know, solo warrior. Go there as a solo warrior, yeah. Yeah. As I said in my other video, I talked about a video. I said that the kids who picked me, they just picked me because they liked my hobbies, you know. I played basketball. I had a really nice, colorful picture of me with my basketball. You know, I had this red, blue, fat farm top with my basketball, you know, and this kid was like, wow. I had a medal too because I played basketball. I was good in it. And yeah, that's how I was picked. And there are so many things that we did with this kid, riding the bicycle, you know, playing football, playing basketball, you know, just hanging out, because I was lucky to have like a 5-year-old kid, just one kid, a son, a boy. And I'll insist that the other people who write these things write about your hobbies. Don't write hobbies that you can't do. You know, like for example, kids also like to skateboard. The skateboard, if you don't know how to skateboard, don't write you are skateboard, you like to skateboard. You like the skateboard, because you'll come here, find a crazy kid who's like, he picked you because of the skateboard, you know. Then they buy you a new skateboard, you can't skate. You know, you can't, because you need to know how to skateboard, you know, or the roller coasters and all those things, you know. And don't write also crazy hobbies like bungee jumping, and then you are picked because the family also, you know, the parents also are like, they are like also check, okay, this guy maybe, sometimes you can go hang out with him and go for bungee jumping, you know, and then you are afraid of heights. So what I'll insist is don't write hobbies that you can't do, you know, like bungee jumping or skydiving, you know, those things. Because some families believe that you'll have to go up in the air and skydive with them. So my humble opinion is, don't write hobbies that you can't do, okay? Yeah. The good pictures are like, for example, you take a bike, do a wheelie, a BMX, lift the front tires up, take such a picture. If you can do it, kids love that stuff. You know, picture with the ball, football, you know. They really love this stuff, you know, like sports, you know. Actually, on Opera, it's not just about work, it's also like, he has to be part of the family, you know. You know, there's so many things that you'll do together. It's not just about work, you know. You'll go for holidays together. I've been to Paris, I've been to Holland with the family in 2005. I was on Opera in 2005, guys. So something I did yesterday. So I'll insist that write hobbies that really, really you can do, you know. Don't write crazy things for the sake of the profile. Yeah. So that's it, guys. I'll be posting a link about this Opera agency that I just bumped into, and yeah, I hope that guys will be able to apply with ease. You know, please just take a nice video with a nice quality camera, and then if some people have problems uploading the videos, so just make sure that you apply using a computer, so that the upload is easy to upload the video that they want. They want an introduction video, you know. If I wasn't clear, these guys, the Opera agency wants an introduction video. Take a nice video. For me, my suggestion is to take it from outside, because outside there'll be more lighting, just somewhere nice, alone. Let somebody take the video, introduce yourself, what you like, you know, and yeah. So that's really, really important, you know, when you're filling in these profiles and when you're doing the application. So holidays, an au pair has holidays. Let me insist on holidays. It's good to go with the family for a short holiday, maybe 3 days, 5 days. But I'll insist that as an au pair, have holidays for yourself so that you get to know around Holland, get to know, to talk about, get to learn, you know, get to plan what happens as for you, what will happen after your au pair program. That's something important, and you can only do this if you have your own time, you have your own free time. Yeah. So that free time, I'll insist, make sure that you take it, make sure that you have it as your own, so that you can plan, you know, you can like plan to, you know, your next step after the au pair and stuff, you know. Otherwise, because as an au pair, you'll be so busy, you know, 1 year is just like a click and you're gone. It's gone. So it's always good to have that me time. And this is the best time where you can visit a friend, you know, because you'll be in Holland, and you can decide to visit a friend in Spain, to visit a friend in Germany, Luxembourg, because when you get the au pair visa, you know, in Holland, you'll be given a Schengen visa, and the Schengen visa allows you to travel to, like, for example, you can travel to Luxembourg, you can travel to Austria, you can travel to Germany, you can travel to France. This is the best time for you to, after your savings, to travel and visit your friends. You know, the friends that you know, or the relatives, you know, that you never mentioned. And then see your next step, if you'll be joining school, private school. You know, if you save enough money, you can be able to join a private school. And with that kind of private school, you can extend your visa, you know, for a while, you know, after the au pair program. That's why it's important to get to meet people around, listen to them, listen to what they tell you, and get the best option that suits you after 1 year, you know, so that you can decide your next step. If you're going to school, vocational training, volunteer programs, there's so many things that you can do after the au pair program, you know. Now that you are here, let me say you are in Holland, you have a chance to decide, okay, let me go to my next step, and you need your own time to decide that, you know. Otherwise, that's it. This is Informant 254, talk about life abroad and opportunities. Stay in. So guys, this is Informant 254. I don't have a lot today. You know, I want to wish you well as you go towards the weekend. Have an amazing weekend. And as we guys enjoy the sun, I see the sun, it's actually in Africa. It's not warm. It's very, very far. Because it's freezing out here. It's like -2 degrees, but you can see the sun from very far. So guys, I'll insist that when you apply for the au pair program, be optimistic, but don't be 100%, you know, on it. What I mean by 100% on it is that let not this be the end of everything, because, you know, families look at you, the husband looks at you, the kids look at you. If they don't pick you, they'll pick you somebody else. And even if you have the best motivation letter and the kids don't pick you, sorry. Some people just looked at somebody's picture and they said, that's the person, you know. Even if you have a nonsense motivation letter, it means once they pick you, you're the lucky one. I can say, you can use that word, you are the one. So the au pair program is here. It has always been there since, I think, 1969. It was passed the European Council of some council. So it is in the law. Before you come to Holland, make sure that you read your contract well, because there's a lot happening in Europe in terms of gender, same gender and everything. Make sure that if you don't want to go to a family with the same gender, don't write you want to go to the family with the same gender, because you'll be picked by a family with the same gender. Now, that's very important. If you write you have no problem with smoking, people are smoking, make sure you are ready to come and live in a house, maybe where people smoke cigarettes, you know. And that's something that you have to be used to, because in Europe, I think almost 70% of people just smoke cigarettes. It's normal. And yeah, and also drink alcohol. It's not like in Africa. It's some kind of cultural shocks that you'll be passing through, because people have money to enjoy themselves, and yeah, they have the right to enjoy. Otherwise, yeah, in case of any questions, feel free to ask me. I'll be ready to answer. Yeah, I'll be ready to answer all your questions about the au pair program. And just know that depends on with age. You know, if you have above the age, don't apply, because you'll be wasting your time, wasting your data by applying. Yeah. So guys, if you are new to my YouTube channel, don't forget to subscribe. This is Informan 254. I talk about life abroad and opportunities. Yo, something important, for guys who are new to this au pair programs. Remember, an au pair program, if you're going for the visa, the au pair program is not a job. It's not a full-time job. There are laws. You have to work for 5 hours. Read your contract well. You have to work for 5 hours. You need 2 days off. You are paid pocket money for your use. The au pair program also allows you, the host family allows you to like learn the language. So it is something that is already been documented and written. Make sure that you read your contract well, so that it's not like they'll misuse your hours. So because you know, and then if you are applying the visa, don't say you're going to work. You say most of the time you have to insist on saying that you are interested in learning the culture, interested in getting to know the kind of foods that people in Holland eat. You know, you have to insist on those things. Don't just jump into the money issue. If they ask you how much money do you think you'll be going to earn, don't say you're going to, you say they'll be giving you pocket money, because you're living with them. What they eat is what you eat. You know, and for those who are new to the program, again, I just said if they're going for holidays, they'll always ask you if you want to go with them. For me, I went with my family to Paris once, and just for a short holiday, but not all my au pair holiday. The au pair house has a holiday, almost like 30 days, because remember, an au pair program is only for 1 year. After 1 year, you have to go back to your country, you know, unless you find another program like studies or volunteer programs, you'll have to go back to your country. So you have to insist that you actually want to learn the culture, know their foods, know their traditions, and for that 1 year where you'll be in Holland, you want to just get to know how Holland people live, you know, get to visit big cities like Amsterdam, Rotterdam, get to visit those museums, you know. That's what you have to insist on, you know, so that you kind of show your interest. You know, your interest is more about the culture, you know, getting to know the cities, getting to know what these people actually, how they tick, you know, how the Holland people tick, you know. Get to like insist that you're actually interested in, even if possible, watching one of the games, you know, in Holland, you know, from the national team, because it's a World Cup team, you know. So those are the things that are really important, you know. You know, don't insist about money, don't insist about your relatives in Holland, you know. Don't insist about staying in Holland after 1 year, you know. Those are things that you should not insist on, because your contract will be for 1 year, and the cultural event, which is a cultural event, an au pair is like, this au pair program is actually something to do with cultures, you know, because people leave Germany to go to US as au pairs too, and Americans also come to Germany as au pairs, yeah. So it is not something that is just meant for you know, for specific countries. The au pair is all round, you know. People leave Cuba, people leave UK to come to Germany to be au pairs, you know. I remember there was this white lady who was from South Africa during our years. She also came as an au pair, and yeah, she was white. You know, she was an au pair in Germany for 1 year. Yeah. So this thing is across the board. It's not something that is just meant for third world countries. And you know, an au pair is not a maid. You know, actually, if you find a good family, you have people who clean the home, because the cleaning ladies, they come like twice in a week. Yeah. As an au pair, you'll mostly concentrate on the kids, you, yourself, and the kids, you know, especially taking them to school, playing with them after school, you know, making food, you know, some kind of meals before their parents come, and then that's it. Because an au pair works for 5 hours, you know, it's actually, you are actually doing something with the kid for 5 hours, which is really, really important for you to know, because some people think, okay, an au pair is just like a houseboy, a housemaid. No, it's not that. That's not the same thing. It's not, you know. So that's something I wanted just to clear up. You know, this is Informan 254. If you're new to my YouTube channel, I talk about life abroad and opportunities. You know, feel free to ask me any question and stay in and chill in. If you are new to my YouTube channel, don't forget to subscribe. This is Informan 254. I talk about life abroad and opportunities. I want to wish you the best and take care. Yeah. Remember, I always talk about love is number 1, love is number 2, love is number 3, love is everything. Yeah. Take care and be blessed.